Hi friends, Mike Falkenstein with 1-8 Catalyst with this, the latest in our 3 Minutes of Truth video series. And in this 3 Minutes of Truth video, I'm going to talk to you a little bit about what is the 1040 window. The 1040 window, as most of you know, is a rectangle-sized box that we have on the globe that sits 10 degrees north of the equator to 40 degrees north of the equator, and then stretches from the western edge of Africa to the eastern edge of Asia. But there's so much more to know about the 1040 window. So out of the world's 7.4 billion people, about 3.5 billion live in the 1040 window. And of the 16,700 people groups worldwide, about 8,600 of them live in the 1040 window. Of those 8,600, about 5,900 are considered unreached, meaning that there's no indigenous community of believing Christians within that people group that can reach the rest of that can evangelize the rest of their people group. 62% of those then who live in the 1040 window are considered to be unreached. And most interestingly to me, of the world's top 50 least evangelized megacities in the world, meaning the cities that are 1 million people or more, all 50 of them are in the 1040 window. 90% of the poorest of the poor of the world live in the 1040 window. So in the 1040 window, we generally have unreached Muslims, Hindus, Chinese, and Buddhists. And so there's one final thing about the 1040 window that you need to know, which is that I really believe strongly that there's also a spiritual stronghold element in the 1040 window, right? The billions of people that live in the 1040 window have not only suffered the ravages of poverty and disease, they've also been kept from the transforming power of the gospel. It is a powerful example, I think, of what we read in 2 Corinthians 4:4, where Paul writes, "In their case, the God of this world has blinded the minds of the unbelievers to keep them from seeing the light of the gospel of the glory of Christ, who is the image of God." So, what can we in the West do to reach those in the 1040 window? Well, here's what we know. We know that about 3% of the total number of missionaries that go out worldwide are working in the 1040 window. And of the finances that go to reach the unreached worldwide, only about 1% actually lands on projects that are in the 1040 window. So I think we've got three things in the West we can do. Obviously, especially given the spiritual stronghold element, we can be praying for those in the 1040 window. We can be sending more manpower towards the 1040 window, just knowing how many unreached are still there. And then finally, our finances. I mean, certainly it should be more than 1% of the total amount going to the area where there are the most unreached, right? So at 1-8 Catalyst, we have a deep heart to reach and disciple those without Jesus in the 1040 window. We already have Bible translation projects in China and starting one in India, trying to reach the unreached. And we'd love to have your participation, not only with our ministry, but with a number of ministries that are doing work in the 1040 window. Thank you for joining us for this, the latest in our 3 Minutes of Truth video. For more information about our ministry, be sure to go to our website at 18catalyst.org, and we'll look forward to having you on the next episode of 3 Minutes of Truth.